Hi everyone, Cendril here, and welcome back to more Dead Effect 2. I guess I should start recording and doing stuff. You just kind of left me really confused there. Like, I didn't know what was going on.
I was trying to show off, like, the net speech with Dr. Bielik, so...
Gotcha, okay. I figured that's why I just stayed quiet. I was like, okay. Anyway, welcome to the multiplayer hub. This is... where you meet together with your friends, and you still pick the missions and everything. You can go back to the hub. It'll say down here in the hub. But you can do everything except, like, take missions from here, which is really nice. You can have weapon, you can go to weapons, normally. It's not letting me right now. But, you can normally go to weapons, gear, implants we'll get to, gear and implants we'll get to later. Those shops actually aren't unlocked yet. But you can go to Minikin Shop, upgrade your weapons, do all of that. Buy abilities, just like you would from Danet and things like that. So, you can do all that. One thing I haven't pointed out about Dead Effect 2 yet is that it's 3-player, which is kind of interesting. You don't see many 3-player games. A lot of games are 2 players, 4 players, more, or more players, but not 3. 3 is a very, very weird number. You don't see that a lot. But you do here, so keep that in mind if you have friends you want to multiplayer with and things like that.
So now we're going to off. We found Minikin last time was help, and the other person that helped us said, well, also Dr. Bielik. The other person that's going to help us is Cendril 89. Woo!
Okay, not everyone is ready. There you go, now it's working.
Yep.
This is another place where the controller doesn't work that well. I use the mouse.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, I don't know why the game does that, but when you're ready to go cause some chaos, just hit this ready button down here. You see my thing went from not ready to ready.
Yeah, I click play. You can also change the difficulty level. What changing the difficulty level does is mainly, from what I understand, up the level of the zombies.
Fast! Danger here.
What a mess. Who did this?
This area is guarded by some security drones. Anything moving without a correct IFF code is a valid target for them.
Help! Help door now!
Help door later. Money. So, one of the good things about Dead Effect that I haven't talked about yet in my videos is that money is not split between the party. When somebody picks up money, does it pick up for everybody? Or do you have to go pick it up yourself, right?
I think I have to go pick it up myself.
Yeah, the money is not split. You have to say, hey, I found money over here, and yet they have to pick it up themselves. So that's good in one way because everybody will get the max cash because you're not splitting it. Bad thing is you have to go and tell them, hey, did you pick up this money?
Same thing goes with those emblems I was hitting earlier. There's one hidden over here. I can hit it, but it hasn't counted for Cendril yet. He'll have to come over here and hit it.
Right. Yeah, you have to shoot the orbs yourself as well. So, just a few things to keep in mind. There was money over here, I think, or back here.
Yeah, there's money back there, some ammo right here if you need to reload. My viewers are already going to be mad. I was watching back one of my videos where I blatantly missed some stuff and just didn't think to go back and get it, so, well.
Sad.
I'll go back and get it later. Do it off camera. I think that's everything.
Okay. Open this door. This one's being finicky. I'll do it with the mouse. This one's way easier than you think. You just have to bring all of the lights to the top.
Now you can see while
really
Cendril was doing that, I could not click on it. One person at a time does the puzzles.
Yep, and then once it's open, it's open. So that is so while there is
Some of these look fresh. Is the drone around?
Quick, fast! No, stop!
I've just picked a drone signature on the scanners. Watch out! It's getting closer!
It's getting closer. Oh no. While you do have co-op here, killing all the zombies and stuff, not everything is both players can do. It doesn't feel like, you know, you have to shoot the orb yourself. You have to pick up the money yourself. Not very co-op-y in that way. Whereas a lot of co-op games, once you pick it up for one person, it picks up for everybody.
You'll have to destroy it. Be careful, it...
Don't worry, I got this.
Oh no, we have to destroy this bad drone. Ah, hurt myself with my bolt there.
Come here.
Oh, I got a gun.
Done. Not
got a gold gun.
exactly
Nice.
easy.
You'll
I
have
forgot
to
about
patch
that
the
when
power
you-
line to the train and fire up the generators.
Power.
You zoom all the way in with Kay's
Backup
crossbow.
generators are in a room one floor below you.
Up, right to me. Orb over here, by the way. Yeah, you zoom in all the way with the crossbow, as you saw. My movement speed just got very limited. Which sucks.
Yeah, you aim a lot slower when you're aim down sight. That's to help you precision aim. You can actually just hip fire a lot.
I
What-
highly recommend it, actually.
And way more than you think with the shooter. You can hip fire without a big loss of accuracy. Only aim down sight if you need that precision. You want to hit the head because you do move slower. Now, if you don't like moving slower while aim down sight, there are abilities for you to use. There are abilities you can use to move faster while you're ADS. If you want to spend points into that. A tablet thing. You can reread those tablets later, which is probably what I'll end up doing.
You can get them in your little mailer thing in the main hub.
Yeah,
so.
which I haven't shown off yet. I need to do that. That's what.
In my videos, I'll probably pull up the tablet, just scroll through it, and let the viewers read it.
Yeah, I went through that. That's a good idea, but I went too fast that time for them to do that. Pause the video. A lot of YouTubers do that. Oh, here's the orb.
Where?
Up on the. I don't have a laser.
Oh, wait, I see it. I see where you are, so let me just get back down to you.
It's up above.
See if I can. Can I hit it from here? Nope. Can't be fancy. Fine. That's all the orbs.
Yeah.
Yes. That could be handy.
That could be handy.
Yes, Kay has to shoot them all. I like Kay's line so far.
That's good. I like Jane's line. She's very sassy. I still think the guy that has... I don't like his ability very much, but I think the guy that has the best lines to me, from what I heard so far from playing, was Gunner.
Gunner has really good lines, but like Cendril said, some of his abilities are kind of eh. I think we've cleared it out up here pretty
I
much.
think so. We need to go back down.
So, I'll talk about the taxi arrow. If you really just get lost, you can just kind of chase the taxi arrow around. It'll take you where to go.
Money. It's awesome.
Yes.
Every game needs this. Every game needs the follow
Suspiciously
arrow.
calm
Like, it's
down
really
here.
useful.
I don't like it.
Arrows.
Tablet. What are you doing with the jet lift? And this is from Minikin, before he was crazy, or just got all those bad experimentations.
Hi.
Off with your head.
Yep. Got the climbing axes just because that's the only melee option available. If it gets another sword, I'll probably go back to my sword. Push button.
The
Or pull lever.
generator is
Pull.
right.
Minikin will need some time to start up the lift. Get back to him. Warning, my sensors just started screaming. It's the Delta, a lot of them. Get to the mounted machine gun. It should even out the odds.
Get to the mounted machine gun. Which I'll let
Bad
you do.
puppy.
Other side.
I haven't gotten the achievement for using it
Up
yet.
here.
Yeah, there's a machine gun up here. I'm going to try and get the achievement for not touching the machine gun.
Oh, for not touching the machine
Get
gun?
ready. They're coming.
Yeah.
Defend Milliken.
Well, this is gonna get tough. I'm not gonna use it either. There's an achievement for not using the machine gun, but this is but it's tough. They want
It's
you to use
very
the
tough.
machine gun because of these guys.
Ow.
Using cover will help you a lot. These guys hit really hard too.
There we go. There we crouch down and hide and all that fun stuff. My butt kicked. Oh, that was funny.
I'm not the best with the crossbow.
I noticed that you were using crossbow.
Yeah,
What was that?
it was what dropped, and so I'm trying to show off different weapons.
I got you.
So I'm gonna try to.
Ow. Crossbow is good if you get a headshot off, but with these kind of situations, might not be the best. No head for you. Ow.
See, you can end up hitting bars and things like that. You have to be precise.
You can hit B, you can just throw a grenade, which can be useful.
I haven't shown off the grenade yet. There's a grenade. Two people died there. Oh, there's some more. Leave me alone.
Stand back up, Sergeant. I see you over there.
An arrow still have 5.
Ow. That works.
And you can see your teammates' health, but the bar gets lower as they get hit. So I don't think that it's because you see a full bar, quote unquote, that they're max on health, because that's not the case. It's how big the bar is.
Okay, you can see I am completely out of health now. So we're going to use the instant medikit, get that back up.
Yep, that's what I just did.
Alright, haven't shown off devastation yet. When these guys get close enough to me, we'll show that off.
Right by
Oh, that's what Christian's going off.
Level up.
Where are you? There you are.
Wrong button.
And there you go. There's devastation. Just blew that guy's head off. Pretty much. I'm gonna get out. Crap! I shot you. Stay down. There we go. Now he's dead.
Done.
All aboard.
Grab the stuff. Time to leave. And this is the explosive ammo pickup right here, just so you all can see it. It's this box that gives you 1 grenade back. So look for those with grenades. You can see the grenade indicator right below our ammo in the top right. Excuse me. The 3 with the star on it. That's how many grenades you have.
Got my ammo back up.
Target spotted.
What the? I forgot that happened.
I got shot.
You live. You no die.
No!
Eggs Minikin.
Makin's the best.
Oh, what do I not have here? Oh yeah, getting faster. Kill 5 enemies in 10 seconds. It's good to come back and do that one when you have really strong weapons and stuff.
So as you see on multiplayer, I get to see what Cendril got as well as what I got. Oh, I missed some money, darn.
You did miss some money.
Oh well.
And, see, and this is what I was talking about. Like, I got a lot of kills with that crossbow because it's just one shot and kill. And because I killed a bunch more enemies, I got way more EXP overall. Finn still gets EXP when I kill stuff, but it's at a reduced rate. So really, whoever gets more kills will get more EXP. And that can end up the levels being unbalanced, which I don't like, because the enemies will be my level if it's my game. And that can throw off just how well Knight does. So
If it ends up with me falling behind a few levels, I might replay some levels just on my own so I can catch back up. And there's other means to get more levels, so it's not all bad. But I do agree, it does stink that's how your experience is determined, is by how many things you kill.
Here's our first look at armor, which is really great. So, armor comes in the same rarity as weapons: white, green, blue, yellow, and purple, or gold, purple. You will see the level. Now, it's not the level. Does that the level you have to be to wear it? I don't think so.
No, it's just the level of
what
the pants are.
of the item.
Yeah.
How much HP it gives? Power, so like power for your abilities, and stamina. This is how much it gives. This is how much better it is than the green numbers or red numbers. Is how much better or worse it is than what you're currently wearing. And you see, all of this is much better than what we're wearing. We don't want the green item. That's lame. Let's take one of the blue items because it'll have better stats. See, here's a green chest piece. Here's a blue chest piece.
If you're watching this on my end, it sounds like Cendril's gotten different loot drops than I did, because I have all greens. Pants, a helmet, and armor guards. So that's the thing.
Yeah, the loot afterwards is random. Starting from this point on. I will take the pants.
We're going to take these.
She's waking up.
Told you she's gonna make it.
Yes. The Delta 13 are hard to kill, even without our augmentations. Welcome back among the living.
This is Dr. Bielik, our local genius. He and Medibot have put you back together.
Your body is working now. You can stand up and walk around a bit.
Dick, walk around again.
Dr. Bielik. Awesome guy. Pretty awesome guy. And as you see, we're in the main hub. We're just on the second floor.
Yes. Which, there's no reason to go up here.
No.
It's very sad. There's no reason to go up here after this part. You're connected to the multiplayer. No, do not open up the game map yet.
It is nice that it gives you that warning, so if you want to pay attention to the dialogues and get some story.
Yeah, if you want to listen to the characters for story, which is what I'm going to do, you can just go to the map and take the next mission when you're playing a multiplayer. But I'm going to talk to... So this is Dr. Bielik.
Nice little lab, don't you think?
I believe he's supposed to be Russian.
Used to have, but I can still do some serious work on cloning and implants. I even have a complete tool set for the power armor service here.
I believe so. I think that's right.
We were doing a lot of research with Professor Wagner. I'm now trying
Talking
to
about his
use
research,
experimental
his implants, and
results
his
for
gear.
practical solutions. From your simplified soldier's point of view, I can help you with your power armor and with your implants. We developed several revolutionary technologies to improve the human body. Then came the dead effect discovery. The progress was accelerated, but Wagner started to use the prototypes on himself. I seek the side effects for the reason why he went mad. I tried to keep him sane, which made me a threat to his madness. I had to hide. The research took a long time. It was a shot in the dark at first. Fast cloning seemed like a discovery of the century. We found a way to quickly and efficiently create new human tissue of any type, but we couldn't make a whole functional human body. Then, Wagner found the way to jumpstart the bodies, to give them life, raising the dead. Wagner called it the dead effect. Wagner went mad. Completely. He was paranoid and wanted to kill me. I had to run and hide. I should have done that sooner, but I thought I could keep him sane. Stop him from doing the worst. I failed.
Hey, Doc. What's the story with you and Danette?
Oh, this is rather sensitive question. She didn't tell you anything about herself?
Something about being an experiment, too. She doesn't want to talk about it.
This person, I do know a bit about her, but you will have to ask her yourself.
Done talking to Wagner?
Not yet.
Okay.
Dead effect. Therefore, the title of the game. Wahaha.
Minikin, I owe you one. For saving my life back there.
Doctor saves. Minikin no saves.
If you hadn't dragged me here, he wouldn't have been able to save me.
Minikin?
You don't talk much, do you?
No. Minikin no talk. Minikin no stupid.
So Bielik has a mission. He wants nanocrystals.
Makes Minikin talks stupid. So Minikin no talks. You no talks.
Sorry, I understand. Minikin, did you know Danette before?
Minikin likes. Isn't that nice?
So there you go.
Didn't
Now,
understand
I believe
Minikin.
nanocrystals start dropping for us to go
Agree.
find.
Minikin
What?
can.
I didn't get
The
no
nano.
quest.
Ah, Miss Frey. What your body was already prepared
Quite
for
remember.
standard military implants. So inserting or exchanging implants should be
I'm not sure how we're going to do this because we can't see each other in the hub.
designed to boost your efficiency, your vision,
I know.
manual dexterity, strength, you name it.
Got some gauntlets,
Right
got some
now,
armor.
I have a stock
Go ahead and
of
put
some
those on.
Standard implants. Gear, good
Power
power,
armor.
a
I'm just gonna
unique
skip by this.
outfit.
Do you need help?
I'm
Okay.
rather limited here. I need access to some resources.
Right, I
I
had to do that.
especially miss nanocrystals. The
There's
net
nanocrystals.
uploaded the information to the map terminal. Check it there.
There you go. There's the...
Nanocrystals are computronium blocks, smaller than most organic cells. They're actually the basis for the dead effect. If we get enough, I could make you some really impressive enhancements.
Okay, there's the talk about the nanocrystal. Forgot I had to do this. So he is gear and implants. This is your armor shop, basically.
Here,
Gear
I have a few parts left.
is broken up into 5 different pieces: head, chest, arms, hands, and legs. We got those new leg pieces. Well, I did for me. And then we have some new arms. We can throw those on. We
I
do
don't
not
need
these.
this.
There you are. You can equip from the screen. Some arms and legs will have these codex slots. They work just like the weapon codex slots. You find these special codexes and you put them in the slot. You can't. I don't think you can take codexes out of slots. You can overwrite them, but you can't take them out of the slots. So once they're there, they're there. You're not
I would
getting them back.
suggest waiting for you to get some of the better equipment before you use them, because once you use them, you lose them.
Here they are. They're not the cheapest thing, and these are just greens. The really fancy ones are expensive. So you have the shop for the armor. Now I actually don't recommend this shop. I recommend the bonus shop because it has stuff that's way better, way more expensive, but way better. I really recommend buying the Eyes of Gold. It's a legendary headpiece. You'll use it for a while. It has increased loot chance, 2 codex slots, a bunch of HP, a bunch of power, and a bunch of stamina. And it only costs 10k. And we have 40. Well, I have 40. Overall, it's pretty cheap, and it gives you great stats. His shop is going to change as you level up. So after a few levels, the Eyes of Gold won't be here anymore. And something else will be. But you'll still use the Eyes of Gold for a while. So I highly recommend buying it and using it.
So I want to point out also is even though Cendril has the stuff on his shop, I won't necessarily have the same things in my shop.
Correct. Because there may be a level difference. The shops restock. So I could have different weapons in my shop, for example. Different armor in shops than Knight might have. So all things to keep in mind. This up here where it says available armor sets, that's the entire set of armor. And you can see if you have all that entire set of armor on, you get this set ability. Now typically I don't buy the sets. I just pick and choose the gear that I want, because while the set ability is nice, I end up finding something like Eyes of Gold or something that's really fancy. So I really don't use the sets, at least not right now. That's helmet, don't need that. Let's see. And the armor ability, the armor isn't as good as, like, say, just the Battlelord body armor. You're getting the set for the set ability. So if you're not using the entire set, you're better off with a different piece of gear. You?
And the other shop he has is basically he could do the surgery on you. He puts implants into you to make you better. You can shoot better, you can run faster, you are stronger when you swing your weapon.
Huh.
What?
No.
So he's basically switching out your body parts. Think about that.
I'll ask her about it.
And he says there, I kind of skipped by it, sorry, that only Danette has access to your abilities and implants. She's locked out everybody else, including Dr. Bielik. So you're kind of like, what's up with that?
Right.
Good. I was hoping for a chance.
But
for
as
another
Knight was saying, here is his other shop, which is implants. These will upgrade your passive abilities and some other things. So like aim zoom for the eyes, energy regen, strength bonus. Strength bonus, I believe, is damage with melee weapons. Movement speed, accuracy, aim stabilization, which is kick. How much the gun kicks. It won't kick as much with more aim stabilization, if I remember right. Weapon stabilization, I think, is you swing faster with like a melee weapon. I think. I'm a little not sure about some of these.
That sounds right, but I'm not 100%.
Gently, please.
And you can see different, just because, okay, so feet is always weapon stabilization. Not really. They can have different stats on them.
I've got strength on mine, for example.
energy regen. This is better energy. And if it has the same stat, you'll see the plus in green, like here, or minus in green. Here, if it's the same stat. If you don't see that, it's a completely different stat that's going on. So. Okay, and again, I recommend going to the bonus shop. Zen Shooter is really good. It gives accuracy and energy regen for the chest piece. It gives a lot. Stock gun is really good if I remember right. It goes into head implant and it's a ton of energy regen. So if you like using your power a lot, or you buy an extra power and you're changing off between two powers, Sega is really good. Again, it's expensive, but you'll use it for a while, especially if you just want the energy regen.
Gently, please.
Movement speed.
And as you can see on my end, I've upgraded a few things. So now my white and blue bars are higher than my red bar currently. So that's how you can keep track of how much you have.
Gently,
I can run faster
please.
for longer.
Yeah, so you can see once you have access to Belek and you buy some equipment, especially if you get like Ice of Gold or just upgrade everything into like blues, you'll see that we have way more health, stamina, energy. This is a really big boost to you. But doesn't mean you're invincible or anything. The enemies will hit hard, and if you let yourself get swarmed, you can find yourself in trouble. But we do have more HP, stamina, and energy now for powers.
You can and will still get hit like a truck if you are careless.
Are you level 5?
I am level. That's a good question. What level am I? Is it gonna let me check in here? Should.
If you go to Danette for the powers.
Yeah, she'll tell me.
Hi, Jane.
Talk to Danette.
I am level
Do you
3.
want to learn something
Okay,
new?
you see, because I got all those kills in that last mission from killing the soldiers, I'm now 2 levels higher.
Yeah,
And that's the
because he
one
was
thing I don't like about Dead Effect 2.
because he's being a jerk and kill stealing everything.
It's because I'm awesome. Kill stealing is not awesome. It's just that I'm awesome and able to kill things fast,
Yeah.
especially with the crossbow. But you got to be a good shot.
You do have to be a
Showed
good
that.
shot.
I missed a lot. At level 5, you get your character ability, which is this one. The one in the bottom of the class ability. For Jane, it's Equinox. This is the one that's different for every character, and the only one that's different. Which is annoying. Equinox. This is where she gets her shield, has a cooldown, and lasts 10 seconds. And I don't know the power is how much it costs. But while it's up, Jane is pretty immune to damage. So this is what I like to spend all my points. You may be wondering, why haven't I bought a power or anything? This is what I spend everything on, is Equinox, because it's so good.
You can see for K, I have Zeal, which creates a protective aura, gives a huge boost to melee attacks, Death Incarnate. So basically I can just rush in and start slashing
Let's
at
take a look
everything.
at you.
Yeah. And because I have no more upgrade points, I'm just going to wait on buying another skill. And lastly, we're going to visit Minikin Shop.
Minikin Armorer. Good Minikin.
Good Minikin. Alright, let's see what you got.
Minikin.
I got a relic weapon. I'll equip that.
Someone ordered a death by stabbing?
Someone ordered a death by stabbing. And I am going to use this raptor that I picked up. It's level 3, damage 43.5. Actually, magazine size. It is a assault rifle. Uses 12mm rounds. Like I said, this is a heavy assault rifle. It may not fire as fast as you think an assault rifle should when you think like an assault rifle in the game. This one's slower, but it packs more of a punch.
Who wants to play some target practice?
So talking to Mencken right there, like Mencken, very smart, very intelligent person. Just his brain got a little messed up when he was thawing. So he talks weird, but he's still awesome because Mencken.
Yes. I already went to a Mencken spiel. So
I did like a minor one, but I'm just like, yeah, Menneken's awesome.
yeah, Menneken's cool. It's a chainsaw. Yes, there is a chainsaw that you can use as a melee weapon. Fun with that. It's really cool.
Those pickaxes didn't seem to serve me very well, so I think I'm going to go back to having a katana, even though it's a green katana. My pickaxes are blue. Or, yeah, blue.
Now, remember, when we picked up these weapons, there will be a level close to what you are, I believe. So, like, I picked up this really good legendary weapon, but it's level 3 now. You picked it up at level 3, and I'm level 5 from all the EXP of the mission. So there is better stuff in the shop if you want to spend the money, because there's a level 5 gear. Just something to keep in mind. You'll be rotating your weapons and equipment out quite a bit, just like any weapon where there's random loot. One thing I will note about having a secondary weapon, which is really a melee weapon as your secondary. This is really interesting. Because you have I'm gonna sell my revolver. Okay, normally when we have like the revolver, for example, we'll pick up ammo for both weapons. Pick up ammo for our primary weapon and pick up ammo for our secondary weapon. If you have a melee weapon for your secondary, you're only going to pick up ammo for your primary weapon. Because you don't need ammo for your secondary weapon. It doesn't have ammo. It's a melee weapon. So instead of getting split ammo, and sometimes it's like, oh, the enemy dropped, pistol bullets. I don't need pistol bullets. You'll only get ammo for your primary weapon. So if you really like your primary, consider taking a melee weapon for your secondary. Now, that's dangerous in its own way, because if you do happen to run out of ammo for your primary weapon somehow, and you don't have the consumables, then you'll end up having to just resort to a melee weapon. For Knight, that's not that big of a deal. Kay uses melee weapons really well, especially with Zeal. That's the whole deal, is to Zeal and use a melee weapon. But just know that that's an option if you're playing another character. That's like, hey, I really like my primary weapon. I want to only find primary weapon ammo. You can have a secondary that's a melee weapon. I'm going to be switching around weapons as much as I can. It all depends on what we find during missions. So whenever I find a weapon that we haven't seen before, I'm going to use it.
So Cendril's going to go swooty-swoo, and like I said in my first episode, is going to go loop-de-loo and have all the weapons. I don't know. Making up words, honey.
Okay.
Whereas I said in my first episode, I was going to stick to primary melee weapons and the crossbow, which is a bad idea, because like I said, I'm usually the long-range person.
You don't have to take the crossbow. You can take a different primary weapon.
Where's the fun in that? No.
Like, I don't think he has anything super specific for the crossbow. It's just that's what he starts with. The melee weapon is a good idea for him because it's Zeal.
Exactly.
But your other weapon can be something that you like using.
If I had the money for it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I have 40k. It was a lot, right? You go through money really fast in this game.
That's what I'm saying. Pick up all the money, which is probably why I'll go back to some of the early levels and run through them again just to try and get money or levels.
Yeah, pick up as much as you can, because you go through the money really fast. So this is what I'll be using for the next level. I'll be using this Raptor X R7. and this relic sword. And exit out of there.
Here's the mailer pad. I'm just going to click on these. You can pause the video and read them if you want.
Here's the... Also your save point, by the way.
That too.
is that as well. You can see how many we found in each place. All aboard the Marine Express, we missed one. I missed one in Save the Freezer. I missed one in Cyber Awakening. So I've missed one in each stage so far. There's also these broadcasts, which give you some information about some of the characters that we may be hearing from later. Just some other stuff that's going on in the ship, because this is indie game type budget, I assume. You know, this isn't a AAA title by any means. I think it was a phone game to start with, or it was ported to be on phone. Anyway, no like super fancy cutscenes or anything. So you get this mail service. But it is cool. They did put some thought into what's going on. You'll get more of these as you continue through the story. Like you get some from Minikin says hi. You get some ones from the characters that are here, broadcast to the entire ship, so people that are kind of hunting us down. The missions you'll want to do. You'll want to click on missions, because these give you additional additional
objectives, basically.
Yeah, so she's telling us about that. We're running low on supplies and stuff. Need a ship in one piece. There are gas leaks in several places. I marked them on your map. Need to keep the soldiers off balance. I've located a few places they're using for a sensor network. You should hack them. So these are different... Minikin makes turrets. Turret defense base. Turret eats ammo. Much ammo. Ammo low now. Ammo special. You go find? Much ammo in warehouse. Minikin marks map. Thanks, Minikin. Samples, and they'll gray out once you've read them. And it won't say new anymore over here.
You can see there's possible training grounds. If I end up falling up too far behind, or Cendril falls too far behind, let's be honest, that's probably not going to happen. He's going to be shooting everything left, right, and center. We can go to a training ground to kind of catch back up. So there is a little bit of a help to get you up, but not much. Anyway.
Don't forget to go into the ship and go to side task and pick up the... Just because you read the thing and you read the email doesn't mean the side task is started. You have to actually go into side task, click start, and choose them. This is finish 3 missions. Currently selected dot control, minimal difficulty medium. So this tells you a specific place you have to go. Here, dot control. You have to do 3 missions there, so you have to run it 3 times on at least medium. And if you do, you get a legendary weapon. And it'll be that way for some of the side tasks. So make sure you read carefully what you need to do. This one is just kill 10 Minikin clones. This is find those fancy parts. Once you've selected it, you can find these for this. Same
and
thing.
you get loot, and I think I get EXP for doing this?
I think so. I think you get EXP. If nothing else, you get these... You get the rewards. Some of the rewards, like this one, 10% weapon upgrade discount. So, when you upgrade your weapons, Minikin will knock off 10% of the cost. That's awesome. This one, 25% gear and implant installation discount. So, there's that. You get some really good stuff. An ability upgrade point for this one. That's really, really useful.
I personally wish the paralyzer wasn't a thing, because, like I said before, I'm probably never going to use it. It's probably my least favorite weapon in the whole game, honestly.
There you go. There's a different opinion on the paralyzer.
He likes the paralyzer. Why am I dating this man? No, I'm kidding, honey.
Ha! I think it's alright. I think it's a great, like, emergency weapon.
Yeah, for emergencies, sure, but
I'd like to take a third gun. That'd be neat. But the whole reason they give it to you is just in case you
run out of ammo.
You
really,
run out of ammo. and you don't have the time to pull up the item menu, and you just need something to get like a zombie off your back. You know,
It's good for just stunning them so you can run away and regroup. So
yeah. It's all right. That's what I think of the paralyzer. I'd like a third gun, but they wanted to use a paralyzer. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this super lengthy episode. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you had a lot of fun. For Night,
I've been Nice Kark, and I'll see y'all later.
I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.